This is the Golden Eagle LED 5000, a 500 watt daylight color temperature LED light that comes at a price point of $980. But is it any good? Let's find out. When you get your Golden Eagle LED 5000, it comes in this nice protective carrying case. Let's open this guy up and let me turn this around real quick, and you can see that right here, it actually has a little tear in it. So we put this through abuse, loading in cars, not taking the best care of it. So I don't know how long this case will actually last for, but do keep in mind that's a real world scenario, that's a real world test. All right, so let's open this up. It comes with this foam. Inside you'll have your power cord, just a simple one of these guys, super basic cable, and your light itself. And that's actually all that is inside. You get a little instructions if you want to have a quick read. But yeah, this is the light itself. Has a little plastic thing up front. You get no reflector, nothing crazy. As you see, there is no ballast. Everything is contained inside the fixture itself. So you only have this small little power cord running off. I really like this for like studio use where, you know, if you don't want to hang a ballast or try to rig it to a stand, this is a super simple way to keep it rigged up. It's easy to power up, easy to rig. So I do like that. You'll see that there is a V-mount right here on either side of the fixture. So you can battery power this, and it's like a little cannon of light, which is super fun. All right, so we got the Golden Eagle all set up. To turn it on, there's a little switch you just turn on the back right here. It actually takes a couple seconds for actually to boot up, so do keep that in mind when you're operating this light. As you see, it's overexposing my image here. This is at 100% brightness, and we can dim this guy all the way down. Let's go to 1%. So you can still see that background still. It's still very bright here. There are a couple of different modes in terms of operation for this light. If you click the mode button real quick, it goes into silent mode. So hopefully, if you can hear or not hear, the fans get really, really quiet. And this limits your output to 40%, which I find to be equivalent to something of a 300 watt light. So you're still getting a ton of output and it's nearly silent. Click it again and you go into battery mode. So the fans kick back up again and you can go up to 60% once you're in battery mode. Now I don't have batteries at the moment, but it will just kind of limit you to 60%, which is still plenty bright. And then just press the mode button one more time and you return back to the normal mode, which you can get 100% output. And this is just the bare LED, nothing, no modifiers whatsoever. And you can see this thing can get pretty bright. To give you a sense of how bright this LED light is, I set the Golden Eagle LED 5000 6 feet away and measured for middle gray on my Sony a7S III. And with these settings, I was able to get an exposure of f13 without any modifiers. When I put on a Bones reflector, I get an exposure reading of f25. Next, I put on the Golden Eagle 36-inch softbox, and with that on, I got an exposure reading of f11. I also tested to see what bounce lighting would look like, so I shined the Golden Eagle at a piece of 4-foot foam core and had that light reflected onto me, and with that I got an exposure reading of f10. For those curious to see how much output you can achieve at 40%, which would be the maximum for the silent mode, I was able to stop down to f6.3 bouncing off that foam core, which this is a very similar output to what I was achieving with the Aputure 300D. So why would you need such a powerful light? Well, there are two main reasons. These COB style lights naturally give harsh lighting, meaning that your shadows are very crisp and defined. This allows you to have more control over your lighting because it means you can modify and shape your light. For instance, if you start off with an LED panel, you're naturally going to get a softer image, but you can't necessarily make a soft light harder, but you can make a harsh light softer. And anytime that you're modifying or diffusing light, you are going to lose some output. So starting off with a really bright light is going to give you more flexibility down the road. Let's take a minute and talk about the build quality of the Golden Eagle LED 5000. Now this guy's made of a mostly metal construction. The handle here is plastic, but everything does feel really robust. Now this is a little bit of a heavier light if you're coming from like the 120D or similar Aputure lights. It is a little bit bulky, and that's just because everything is built in. You have no ballast. It's just this and the cable. Another note about build quality, we've been using this light a lot more here in the studio, and we had this rigged about 12 feet up in the air. And just a little story for you, overnight this thing came tumbling down and actually crashed right on the ground.
and I was concerned of like, is the light gonna be operational or what? We turned on the light and it works, and it's still working now. The only damage we could find was cosmetic, like this handle that just kind of busted off. So that is a testament to the build quality and the rigidity of this light. I feel like most lights crashing down from that far would probably just simply not work and shatter into 1,000 pieces. Golden Eagle is really nice to send out a spare part for this so I could replace it, so that way it looks nice and fresh for review. So good on them. I'm glad they're there to support their customers. In terms of price point and availability of this light, at the time of this upload, this light is yet not available, but it is coming out soon. The price point is $980. For a 500 watt, I have not seen that price anywhere. Most of them are around the $1,400, $1,500 range. So this is the cheapest 500 watt light you can get as of now, to my knowledge. So this light is really meant for those who are budget conscious, but also just need the physical output of this light. Now, it's not the sexiest of lights, it doesn't have all those fancy bells and whistles, but it does have everything that you would probably need 90% of the time from a light like this. I love the way it has its all-in-one design. It does make it really awesome for studio use. So overall, if you are on a budget and you just need a really powerful LED daylight fixture, I think the Golden Eagle LED 5000 is a really good contender.
That's it for my review. I'll leave links in the description down below if you want to check out this light. Golden Eagle also sells other lights. I have reviewed the 300 watt in the past, which is right up there. I think it's there. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.